What's up, YouTube? It's Prototype Kaito here. First of all, I want to thank every subscriber I have, all 2,000 plus. It's been a blast. Um, Unfortunately, us YouTubers are under threat from a new type of policy. Um, I recently got an email from Google saying that from now on, all my content has to be child friendly, which means no more super violent video games, no swearing, no adult content, which basically means don't play games that have that's anything rated M or anything that involves too much cursing, brief signs of nudity, gore, violence, horror, stuff that most of us YouTubers thrive on. No adult jokes, nothing offensive. Everything has to be kept PC. I don't know if I could do that, but in order to keep my channel, that's one of the few policies we have. The second thing is that we're also under threat that if our channels are monetized, mine is not, by the way, so I make no money off my videos, and I don't really care. I make my videos to entertain people. If I make money off of it, more power to me. But I mostly make these videos so that way people who come home from a hard day's work can watch me, play some games, take my frustrations out, laugh about it, you know, you can relate to them because I try to relate to you guys on a more deep level as much as I can possibly. Play games that you guys grew up with, that sort of thing. Um, but they're doing something on December 10th called a YouTube purge, and they're gonna look for accounts that make almost little to no money and actually terminate not just the YouTube channel itself, but your Google account will be wiped out. So Google is also going to be doing something like this. Now, there's like a lack for a better word for all this that Google is doing. It's illegal. You can't just remove somebody's you can't remove somebody's Google account permanently just because your YouTube channel makes little to no money. Now, again, my channel's been demonetized for quite some time, so I've made no money, but I've been making content. And we're under the belief that if our channel is not monetized and we're posting videos, our channel might actually be deleted because of that. Now, I'm not asking Google for money. I work two jobs. I work an office job and I work at as a sales associate in another. So I'm good. YouTube doesn't have to pay me. I make videos for fun. Well, back then I used to make it for money, but now that I got two jobs, I don't need to make YouTube money. I just want to be able to have the subscribers, the likes, the views. I don't really need the YouTube money. They can kiss my. See, I can't even curse in this video. I can't swear. I can't even say a. I can probably spell it. I don't know if I could get away with spelling it, but they can kiss my butt. That's the closest I can say. I have to censor myself, and that's hard for me. I curse on a 24-hour basis. I curse at work. I curse at home. I curse around friends and family. I curse on YouTube constantly. I admit that. But now, as of today, when I got my email, I have to change all that. So from now on my channel, I only have to play games that are kid friendly and PC compatible, which means it's politically correct compatible, which means no cursing, no adult content, anything that adults and kids today find offensive, I can no longer do on YouTube. And that is a way of taking away one of my individual freedoms because I don't know what Google is smoking, I don't know what they're doing, but they're gonna lose a lot in this purge because there's several hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of profiles that make videos and make no money. So they're under threat of being deleted to make way for those who are popular, that make a lot of money off of YouTube. But, if you delete a person's account based on that, um, then those YouTubers that you're trying to save, they won't be able to get likes, subscribers, dislikes, or comments. Because if you delete our profiles because of that, even if we upload just one video, you're already a YouTuber. And you could lose your channel just because nobody watches it. You make no money off of it, and you got no subscribers, but you have an account. So you're eligible to watch these things, vote on these things, and leave an opinion about these things. So I remember like when I didn't have any videos, I just had a YouTube account because there were some videos that you could only watch if you had an account. You can leave a comment if you have an account. You can leave a like if you have an account, and you can subscribe if you have an account. But now it seems like YouTube's trying to just get rid of that. So, so a lot of profiles are under threat by YouTube, and they told me it's because they signed something called the FTC and the New York Attorney General. This is all because kids these days can't take a joke. Kids these days get offended too easy. Even parents who are not taking responsibility for children's actions are blaming YouTubers for foul behavior. I mean, that's going to be a big damper for us because now we have to play games that are child friendly. You know, just because political correctness is taking a big effect in 2019, YouTubers like me and my buddy Badass Matt 561, we have to change our demographic. Like when we do our live streams, we can't say anything offensive. We can't swear. We can't play games that are, targeted for adults. We now have to play games that are kid friendly. Things that have absolutely no violence or close to violence, basically. So everything has to be rated E, rated T, rated K. Games that only target children. So games like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Real Fishing, any kind of racing game that doesn't involve too much violence. So Grand Theft Auto's out of the question because that borders on rated M. Even if you're just doing an online race, it's still considered a violent game. But I'm guessing games like wrestling won't be able to be allowed. Uh, Call of Duty has to be, I'm sure, stopped. Um, because games that I play are both, games like action, horror, shoot 'em ups, dungeon games. They it's ridiculous. This purge thing is because people. I think the reason they're doing these purge things is because it's a government thing. They're like, a lot of these YouTubers have, thoughts and opinions, that they're expressing about our government, about the things around the world, and it's got to be addressed. It has to be addressed. And I'm guessing the government doesn't like it. I'm thinking that's probably the reason. Like, it's like a governmental purge on free speech. We're losing the ability of our free speech and freedom of content. So I'm guessing like two of our amendments have been just revoked. Like freedom of the press allows us to print or yeah, basically print anything. Freedom of speech, basically what we're doing now as YouTubers. To say whatever we want. Because now they're telling us that our videos are given a choice to be kid friendly and not. But if more of our episodes or more of our live streams or more of our edited videos are not labeled kid friendly, our channel is deemed liable for termination. So from now on, by threat and by force, I have to switch my content because YouTube wants to be way too PC. It's going to be a hard transition because they even told me it's going to be a hard transition for people to change their content because people are too sissified. They're too offended. They get offended on the littlest thing. And that puts a damper on me because even though I say offensive things, it's not directed to the general public. It's directed to the people I'm aiming at. And kids, they'll pick up on anything. Parents, you need to be more responsible. Don't let your kids watch these things. Like, they shouldn't even be on the computer to begin with. And if you're gonna expose them to YouTube, let them watch things like, well, shows that are meant for kids. Don't let them watch things like us. We're mostly targeted for adults because we are adults. And not because you guys want to be all PC and everything, because you guys don't want to be a parent. YouTube has to make an executive decision for you. And that's bad. Because now it affects us, how we make our art. And this is a big shout out to all our YouTubers. We could all be in danger for this. So we have to change our content. So I don't know what else more to say because then it's gonna go off to being a violent rant, and I don't want it to be that way because I have to at least upload a child-friendly video, and this is at least one of them. I hate the concept. I honestly hate the concept. I can't swear. I can't say anything vulgar. No adult jokes. I cannot say anything. I have to make like dad jokes. I'll feel like a dad with no kids. You know, but this is the world we're living in. This is what you wanted. So from now on, I, Prototype Kaito, have to change my content to kid friendly. Which also means I can't smoke when I live stream either. Because then kids are going to pick up on that. Because you don't teach your kids right from wrong. So, I hope you guys continue to subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys leave likes. Share a comment. I always read your comments. I answer your comments. I want to reach out to you guys on an individual level as much as I can. I don't make these videos just for monetary gain. I have 2 jobs to deal with that. I barely get a day off as it is. And my channel isn't always active because I'm constantly working, but I like to do YouTubing when I can. So, I hope you guys understand where this message is coming from. YouTube, you're about to lose an entire audience. That's all I'm going to say to you. You're about to lose an immense load of audience members, except kids and very, very conservative people. Like, they're the only ones going to be watching your channel. And we may have to find another platform to sell our videos to, because you guys have given up. YouTube has exactly given up. You guys have given up, and you've taken measures a little too far. When I saw that one Markiplier video about how spamming emotes gets your channel and account banned and removed, that's taking a little things too far, YouTube. That's like censorship on a global scale. Like, what you're doing is illegal. Like, for a lack of a better word, this video just means that YouTube, you're doing illegal actions. I don't care if you signed a contract with somebody, you can't just go around deleting things because you feel offended. This is the real world you live in. Everyone's gonna get offended at something. But it takes a real man and a real woman and a real person to stand up against that. Don't let it offend you. They're just words. It's actions you gotta worry about. There's more to life than just the talk. You also have to do the walk. And if you can't do the walk, don't worry about it. Because talking the talk is one thing. Like, saying something offensive is one thing. But doing something offensive is different. Saying something like an adult joke, kids shouldn't even be hearing that anyway. That's something for an adult to worry about. But if you get offended over something like that, then just turn off your computer. Turn off the monitor. Turn off the TV and read a book or something. I don't know, read Catcher in the Rye or something, or Of Mice and Men. If you want to, and you know what's funny? A lot of these kid-friendly things, they're actually even more violent than the content we post. Are you any better? No. But anyway, it's gonna get a lot further than that. But I don't want this video to be taken down because YouTube wants to be all censored and everything. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna have to change my content. I had to delete all my games that are found offensive to the channel. So now I've downloaded 2 kid-friendly games that I'm gonna play probably after dinner, and start the new live stream with kid-friendly content. I don't have a choice. We all don't have a choice. We all have a gun to our head, and YouTube's holding the gun, and it's like Russian roulette, but all 6 bullets are in there. We don't have a choice. It's either change the content or lose the channel. I don't want to lose the channel. I make YouTube to entertain people. I don't care about the money. I just want to entertain people. And if you guys subscribe, thank you. If you guys leave a like, thank you. If you leave a dislike, at least you watch the show. You leave a comment, I'll answer it. I always answer the comments. Don't believe me? Check. You leave a comment, you're going to see my icon next to a heart, maybe even a thumbs up, and I'll even respond to it. I've done it before, I've done it in the past, I've done it a couple of days ago. Hell, I think I even done it yesterday. I mean, heck, I did it yesterday. See? See how hard it is? So anyway, that's my 2 cents on the whole situation. YouTube, you guys are a lot worse than the NSA. You guys are a lot worse than the mob. So soon we're gonna have to find a platform that's gonna monetize our videos for the right reason, so we don't lose our accounts. So at least thank you guys for listening to this rant. There's gonna be more videos up ahead. I'll try. I only get 2 days off of work, and on one of them I have to be at my other job, and in this one I have both days off from both jobs. So this is the new millennium. It seems this is the new way we're gonna have to do things on YouTube. I don't like it. I don't have a choice. I can't lose this channel because YouTube is an escape for me. I got a lot of stress. YouTube helps me vent out my frustration. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I want to thank every subscriber I have. I'm thankful for every subscriber I get, and for having 2,000 in the next few months and years. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful and blessed and honored to have this many subscribers. Because I remember when I started out, I was stuck probably like at 50. And then over time, when I posted more and more content, people were watching, people were subscribing. You guys are listening, you know. You guys are watching, you guys leaving comments. Some a little disturbing comments, others are okay, others are thanking me for putting up the videos, and you're welcome. You're very welcome. I just try to help entertain you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. To all my subscribers who run the gamut from every country, and I'll see you guys in a live stream for my new content. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna have to deal with it. I'll see you guys in the next production.